Hello, it's LA again. What's up? How you doing? I hope everyone is fine. Y'all excuse the fan. It got a little hot in here and I had to turn on that fan. Okay, here we go. This is for my Pisces. Okay, Pisces, first of all, I pull these cards so I can concentrate, make sure I get it right. So I want to tell y'all, this is for all Pisces for the 12th to the 19th of July concerning their money situation for 2020. And also, remember, it's for all of y'all. So therefore, it's not for one person, but I'm going to give you some insight that may help you on what the cards say about pertaining to your money this week. Because Pisces, to obtain your goals, first of all, you first got to put the efforts out there. You got to know what the problem is about money, what's the hold up with money, and why you ain't getting the money that you think you deserve. So first of all, we're going to start with your beliefs about money. That's one. And then we're going to start with what you need to do to work through to get your money, and then your feelings about wealth and potential outcome if you do this work, okay? And the extra card was on the bottom. I just turned it over so you can see it. Okay, first of all, first card we're going to do with your belief about money, Pisces. How y'all doing? And first of all, you can subscribe to my channel. I've got more stuff coming. I want to be just doing different things. Right now I do cards too. I have different talents. So I'm on there to show y'all what I can do. To let you know I've got other talents too. Okay? And here we go. The first card that came up, as you can see, is that family card. And hold on, let me get this right. I think I put that on. Come on, I had this organized and then I lost it. Why did I do that for? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, Pisces. The first thing we need to do is, here we go. This card came up concerning, it says, your beliefs about money. This is your belief about money, okay? Basically, if we go back, if you are unhappy in your relationship or in your money, you may be related to others through a false sense of duty that you feel like you got to do, but you give up being something you're not. In other words, you're going back into your childhood. You go up in the clouds when you are dissociating yourself from reclaiming your life and healing your childhood pain to obtain money that you need. You need to get rid of the pain instead of going back in the childhood days when it says, basically what it says, we'll give you an example, after your father dies, for example, the child becomes the man of the house. And he never plays out. He never plays. He hides himself behind a tree, crying bitterly. Then quickly buries his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed his inner child he had left behind many years before. You have to let go of past so you can succeed and get what you want. Because sometimes, Pisces, we're caught in the past. The past affects our life. And your beliefs about money is like it's holding in the clouds with basically in your childhood days, your beliefs about money. You basically didn't know what money was about, how to go about it. You knew you had to work, but you didn't know the childhood stuff that happened to you in the past would affect your beliefs about money and how you get money. It's got to do with your past, why you do not further yourself to get what you want. You're holding yourself back. So your beliefs is you're stuck back in childhood thoughts of what you used to have to do when you was a child, and your pains and your things you're angry about. You have to let go of that, Pisces, to retain your money. You're holding back. You can't let the past rule the future to obtain money because it can affect you. Also, The next one is what you need to work through. Okay, what you need to work through. We're finna find out. What do you need to work through to attain your money, Pisces? And basically, here we go. I had it. Okay, what you need to work through to reclaim your money. It says creation. You need to go back. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Any time before history, there was a shaman that walked the earth. An artist, a talent, or a select few. One day, she rests under the tree. I want my muse to. I want what I want. Singing and telling tales to other people, shaman people. My friend, my great friend, you have had your art all along. She vows that from then on, she will give everything their gifts, their own gifts, to this day. Never left us. We see her inside every creation work. It's by this picture, as you can see. Your path is an artistic way. Express your love in a tangible art form. It's time to make a decision. Am I waiting for something, for someone's permission to create my own life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Basically the key idea is open to lasting transformation. You need to clean your energy, meditation. Sometimes we get a notebook, and clean the page, a clear page. Close your eyes and imagine standing in the mist, holding out your hand, following this lady into the mist as she walks. She motions to sit. Ask for her guidance. Pick up your notebook and write. Simply write whatever comes. Do not censor or judge the words. They may mean nothing right now, but they will. Thanks Sherman for her visit. In other words, you need to write down, you need to imagine what you could be to be better when it comes to money. What's holding you back? Why you're not going for your dreams? What's making you stay stuck? Why you don't get the money you want this week is because you're not being creative, you're not inventing, you're not going out there to get, and you're just holding back your talents, your true talents, and excelling for whatever's in front of you. You need to stop that if you want to be anything that you won't imagine in the world. You got all the time. That what's holding you back? Only thing can hold you back is when it's time to leave this earth. But if you want money and wealth, you have to invent and put your energy into it to get. In other words, to manifest money, you're going to have to put it, you got to clean your shakes, your thoughts, what your talents, what you do, and stop sitting in the corner hiding them. Okay, next card is your feelings about wealth, okay? And it says, the next card came up was, okay, are you ready? You are a workaholic, Pisces. And sometimes we work to hide what we feel. For example, he has no time or any other than perfecting his art. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. I messed up. As you waiting to complete your career, before you leave your life, busy work may be helping you hide from the real issue. You're hiding the real issues. Am I working too much and suffering from a burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? The key idea is feelings of transformation indicate not being fulfilled by work, heeding warning, refreshing your mind to improve your work. Talents, funds, and friends. Sometimes we need to meditate. Sometimes we're hiding. We want to work ourselves to death to hide the issues that are at home that we do not want to deal with. Remember that, Pisces. Sometimes we work ourselves to death And that ain't good either. Money ain't all good if you don't put it in the good places. Remember that. The next situation in the next card is potential outcome of you do this work. If you do the work like you're supposed to and think of it in a different way and do your meditations and get the deal, but you also feel in your mind that you rejected. But why do you feel rejected? That's what I'm asking. Why do we feel rejected? What's making you feel like you're rejected when you get home? You're rejected when you walk out there. You're rejected because to me, you're rejecting yourself. You know, you're putting yourself in harm's way. And that just, okay, hold on just a second. Rejection, here we go. This card here. Am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Okay, protection. You don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is a spiritual protection. Example-wise, the artist is summoned for jury duty, but they won't use him. He doesn't fit their concept of what a juror should be. He paints pictures no one understands. He lives alone. They want somebody who will put himself in the other guy's place, but he will never do that. He doesn't get mixed up with anything or anyone. They honored his individually when they invite him. Yet, when he appears, they reject. It's by not using him. First of all, you don't have to worry about rejection. You know, you're working against your environment. You're too busy worried about what being rejected. You got to get out of that if you want to get ahead in Pisces in your mind and money. Money comes when you clear your mind and do meditation. And if you feel like that, then you might well do this meditation, which imagine divine ivory light floating down and encircling you. In the distance, the ivory tower back on. You reach the castle and the drawbridge slowly lowers. You enter the castle ground and comes to the tower. At the top of the stairs is a door. Inside the place of no judgment. You have finally found your way home. As an example. Basically, don't let rejection stop you from going for what you want, because it will affect your money this week. So you have to put that aside and stop letting that basically do your money. And then you also, they say, over here this card was on the last and it said abundance. Then you will reach your abundance. But you also got to remember with abundance, we have to put our money in the right way. There's a man that's stuck. He tried to be greedy and he didn't put his money in the wrong, he didn't put his money in the right. He don't have a home. He's sitting over going crazy. But this person over here is sitting over here, done got himself out of that chest with the wealth and a house over here. They have just a head over looking stupid and no abundance because they don't know how to spend their money wisely. So basically, Pisces, what I'm telling you is stop letting childhood stop you this week from what memories. You have to let go of the pains. Then you're going to have to create something to make the money that you want, what's going that you are trying to make. But then some of you Pisces work too much just to cover the pains that you're facing at home or in some other relationship or something. The more you work, the less you avoid. But then you're scared of rejection, so that's going to keep you in the same spot. If you want abundance, you're going to have to come out of that, Pisces. You're going to have to cut that out. You're going to have to cut it out. But I want to tell y'all, this is just from the 12th to 19th of July 2020. It says basically what it is. If you want your money to go anywhere, Get rid of all the backlash, the crap. Come on, Pisces, you got it in you. You're creative, but don't get caught in rejection. Don't get caught in not showing who you really are. Don't be called, I'm a workaholic, to avoid what I need to take care of at home. Okay, don't do yourself like that. You're gonna have to meditate and get where you need to go. First, you gotta let go of the pain, make the creation of what you want to do. When you do work, you're holic. You got to involve your family. You got to clean that sheet to make it comfortable at home, to how you feel about the pains and what's going on. And don't worry about rejection, because once you work, don't let that go and don't let it bother you that other people are ignoring you, or you feel like you should be acknowledged, or you should be in. Don't worry about it. Go get your creative side. You'll get it in the end. You're going to get abundance. You just have to create your own abundance to it. And then when you get the abundance, don't waste it down the drain this week. That's all I have to say. I hope that was insightful for some Pisces out there. And I want to tell y'all thank you for listening, and God bless you. And remember to push that down, because I like to talk to y'all. It's really nice just sitting here and just having a conversation. This LA, y'all, and I want to tell y'all, hey, thank y'all. Bye-bye.